Waking up is not selfish for the simple reason that when you wake up, you realize that your consciousness is the same as my consciousness. And not only my consciousness, but the consciousness of every creature that's alive. It has no way of being here without God's consciousness. You're living in the mind of God. All right. Now, don't pick apart my words because then I can't say anything. But basically, you're an idea in the mind of God. You're living in the world created by God. And so just put it in religious language for now. Okay. So now, that being the case, waking up is not selfish. It's the opposite of selfish because then you realize what's going on and you realize how silly all this preoccupation with your own egoic advancement is because you're just headed for the ground, for the grave, or for the funeral pyre, right? There's no other place to go. Actually, you can go home if you want, but you can't take your ego with you, and you can't take all your baggage with you. I mean, there are exceptions, for very religiously devout people. I'm thinking of Christians at the moment. But that's a different thing. And so that's not the enterprise that we're talking about right here. And so don't make it more complex than that. It's not. The animals don't need to wake up because they're already awoke. Look at the dog. I mean, the dogs I see, they're awake as hell. Right? And so they don't have egoic problems unless we give them to them, which I've seen too. So, but, what are you going to say?